Cars in Caffeine once again with CastHeads magazine, and this one is a little different in the sense that we're going to go back to our roots and basically look at what diecast collecting is all about, really. I think sometimes with all the hustle and bustle of getting new reviews out and everybody trying to show off the latest models and cover the latest events, sometimes forget about what all of this is really about, and that is about taking some time out for oneself, showing yourself some self-love, so to speak, sitting back, relaxing and enjoying the actual art of collecting. So today on Cars and Caffeine, instead of reviews and interviews and opinions and craziness, we're just going to do the simple old unboxing and putting up some cars that we love into a new shelf and enjoy the simple act of, being a diecast collector. So join me as we open up some cars and fill up some shelf and look back at some of the cool cars that we've had in the past, and take it easy right here on Cars and Caffeine with CastHeads magazine. Grab yourself that favorite beverage of yours. It's been absolute ages since I have, been able to open up a bunch of cars and put them out on display, simply because we all suffer from the same problem that, collectors around the world have, and that is the problem with space. Always hard to find some good storage options in your area. I know how that is. Sometimes they're hard to get, but again, a lot of people are finding ways around it. And I personally picked up some nice shelf from Graves and Model Center. This is a handmade wood shelf that holds 60 cars. And what's great about it is it's light enough to put on your table. It's a bit of a squeeze when it comes to bigger cars because the slots are quite small. However, you can take the shelves out and you can do a bit of your own modifications on the shelves to make them bigger or wider the way you see fit. However, I picked these up from the Graves and Model Center, and I think they are perfect for 164. And 60 cars, that's quite a big number. I also like the fact that you can place it on your desk stably, so I have secured it with some adhesive material underneath the holder and attached it to the desk, and hopefully it will hold. However, on the other side there are some things propping it up as well as as insurance. And what I thought today is we'd quickly go through some cars that I've collected over the years by way of review and samples, and finally got a space to put it out in a place where I can see it. And I would like to invite you to help me fill up this 60 slot car display I have selected TARMAC Works cars. Now these are all the cars that come in the boxes. These have been cars that we've reviewed in the magazine over the last few years. Some of them are quite familiar and old, but what would be nice to do is to kind of have a look at them again, and then we're going to have a look at how they look in full display. And join me on my journey to unboxing all these lovely boxed cars. The acrylic display cars are way over there, if you can see in the background. That's where the TARMAC Works acrylic boxes are. But this one is these are all the cars that come in the cardboard box. So It's going to be fun because I've divided it into categories. I've got the Vertex stuff over here, and so I've got quite a bit of collection in the Vertex stuff, and I thought I'll start off with the Vertex. Then these are all just one-off cars. They don't belong to any collection per se, just you know, a few randoms. Then we've got John Sibal, we've got the TARMAC Works one-piece collection, which I've been dying to put out. I love cars that come with a bit of art and color. Then we have a bunch of Evos, Lancer Evos, that again I am dying to put together. And since there are some new models that have come out as well, it's going to be really exciting to kind of add those to the collection over the next few days. Then we got some Valeside, we've got some Italian stunners like the Paganis and the Koenigsegg's, and a few exotics like that in there. Got a couple of American muscles and Porsche, so it's going to be pretty exciting as we open up all of these and put them in on display and enjoy, and hopefully it'll inspire you guys to you know, get some cars out and put them on display and enjoy them yourself. Or if you see something that you like, maybe get it for yourself, see if you can track it down. That is what it is, all part of the collecting. So let's get into this 60 car display. A whole bunch of TARMAC Works. Will we be able to fill it up? Most possibly, simply because TARMAC Works has got a whole bunch of new models coming out and they're sitting upstairs waiting for review. Once that's done, they would go in here as well. So exciting times. Let's do this right here on Cars and Caffeine, CastHeads magazine. Well, first thing off the bat, I think what I'm going to do and kick off it is break open these beautiful Valeside cars from TARMAC Works, and then I am going to follow it up with all these really cool Vertex models that have been collecting on the side for the last few years. Let's get those open and get them into that shelf right now. Now that we've done the Vertex cars, and they look really nice in that lineup, let's get on to the randoms and the singles. Been dying to wait. Waiting to open these up because I really do like that Saab 900 Turbo, and I think that one is going to go right on top of the list. Hello, it's me again. Unfortunately, the Discovery was too big for the slots. Apparently, there is a height deficiency, so we'll have to keep that aside. Let's hope the Hiace in this, I think this has a Hiace. No, sorry, it has a T3, a Volkswagen T3 panel van. We're gonna put this in next. Let's hope this has some space in for the van in there. But this is going to be an exciting piece to open out. This is the one-piece collection from TARMAC Works. This came with 6 cars, yep, as you can see, the only time they've ever been opened was to shoot for the magazine. So let's crack this one open and see how we can go with this. Excellent. we're not even half done. We've still got quite a bit more to go. So let's get down to the exotics. Then we'll do the Porsches. Then we will do the J collection cars. After that, we will go into the Evos, and then finally the John Sibal. That way we'll be able to keep a few spots for some of the new TARMAC Works cars that are coming into the collection once we finish reviewing them. That is the new models that have come out for 2026. So let's get into it, because we've got a whole bunch more to go, and I think we should do this now in the next run. So join me as we twist and shout. So there you have it, 60 cars, and yeah, that's, well, almost 60 cars. Some exciting stuff. Get back to myself here. Hello. Yep, so thank you so much for joining me. It's very rare that we get to do this sort of video where we unbox some cars and we put them away in a display case, but this is the art and soul of collecting, and this is what CastHeads is all about. We are about the art and soul in collecting, and to be very honest, looking at all this color in front of me is just absolutely wonderful. I just love the way I get to look at all these beautiful cars 24/7, and I'm sure you would do the same if you had your collection out in display or in whatever way that you display them. But yeah, it's always nice to sit back and look at the collection that we have and appreciate all the hard work that all the brands do and put in to creating some of these beautiful models. Some of these are fantastic, and it's exciting for me personally because yeah, it's been, I don't know when I last got this opportunity to put out so many good looking models, and they look as stunning as they did when they first came out. Really excited, really happy. I think now that these are out in the open, it will be a really great opportunity for me to be able to pull them out and take more pictures with them, and I suppose you're going to be seeing a lot more content from some of the past releases that we've seen from TARMAC Works now that these babies are out and about. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed Cars and Caffeine with CastHeads magazine this time, and yeah, hope you enjoy your very own unboxing and putting up of your own display and seeing all your favorite cars out there in person. Thank you so much.